Good morning, this is Ronnie from GS Repairs. Today we have a HTC Sensation XL in for repair. Now, as you can see, the front screen is cracked. I think the customer, I think he said he dropped it on the floor or something and it just cracked. So we basically wanted to see if we can get it repaired. Now, a lot of people who have this phone or have had issues similar to this, they've tried to obviously go on eBay and see if they can repair it, because as you might well know, anybody searching for a complete screen replacement would know that the screens on these phones are very expensive, something over £100. Now, what I have seen whilst browsing on various sites like eBay, there are some sellers selling the digitizer separately, and they're selling the digitizer for a very reasonable price, somewhere in the region of £20 to £30, which even to my understanding, that's pretty good. I mean, I myself bought a digitizer from my supplier to see if I can repair this, using the same principle that we normally use by taking a whole complete assembly, applying heat to it for about 10 minutes or so on a low setting, therefore slowly prying away the two screens, leaving the glass and the LCD separate. However, HTC have done something different, similar to the lines which Apple have followed in the construction of the LCD. And if I zoom in on the phone, if you see this bit here, underneath this glass is actually a type of clear resin. When I tried to separate the two screens, all what happened is that the resin kind of scrunched itself up together and just made it really messy. The actual two screens, from what I could see, could not be separated. I applied heat for a good 20 minutes or so, couldn't get the two screens to come apart. I think the reason why HTC have done this is so that there is no dust or any kind of particles or anything like that gets inside the screen. Apple also do this as well, because if they had that issue, I think, well, on the 3GS models they had their issues where dust used to get behind the screen sometimes, so I think they decided on the 4th gen models of the iPhone they wasn't going to do this. HTC have also followed suit, and I believe Samsung also do exactly the same thing. You just can't separate these two screens. I mean, I would have to contact this customer and say, we can only do a complete LCD assembly. On top of that, we've also established by checking the screen over, we have damaged the screen as well, but the customer was okay with that because he was under the assumption that we would probably have to replace the whole thing anyway. He was hoping that we might be able to save him a bit of money just replacing the glass, but he said if the LCD is damaged, then so be it, because I think there was a little tiny mark in one of the corners. I think it's this corner. I've just switched it on now, so as you can see the phone's still working, and I can probably make and receive calls. I just wouldn't know which part of the phone to actually press the button. But we thought we'd just make this video just so we can just make the matter clear and concise, because a lot of sellers are selling these digitizers and they're not really explaining that, you can't, they just want to make their money. They're not explaining that you can't separate these screens, and most people who've probably tried have probably ended up in having some sort of failure, either damaging the internal screen or damaging more parts of the phone. I hope you find this video informative. If you have any questions or comments, please drop a line in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more videos from GS Repairs. My name is Ronnie. Have a good day. Thanks. Bye.